What's up guys? So this video is just something that I felt compelled to make. It's gonna be a little bit more of a word vomit, thought vomit, because I have just ideas and things that I'd like to share. So the VMAs happened this past weekend. Even if you didn't watch it or if you don't catch up on celebrity culture, it's kind of hard to ignore. It's because you see it everywhere online, on your Facebook and Twitter feeds, and just on all these top trending or highlight articles around the blogosphere. So I spent yesterday catching up on the highlight clips from the VMAs. I did not watch the whole thing because I don't have cable TV. I don't really watch TV anyway. And before I go into anything else, I just want to say first off, Tori Kelly was amazing. She killed it. Her performance was so great, and I've known her as an artist for quite a while, and I'm so happy that now she's on a mainstream stage and that more people are finding out about her raw and true talent. Aside from that, if you're caught up with what happened at the VMAs and all those like celebrity beef and this and that, I hope you realize that first and foremost, this is a show to entertain you, and MTV is a channel and they care about ratings, and so a lot of these things are kind of done to exaggerate the drama and get people talking, get people more engaged into the show. And so not everything you see on screen is real. That should be a basic foundation of what you should know as you're watching anything in media. Kind of take everything with a grain of salt and really think for yourself. Aside from that, I noticed that Halsey was at the VMA, so I kind of fell into this Halsey rabbit hole on her Twitter feed and like just getting submersed into the Halsey community. So yes, I'm a fan of Halsey, but kind of like immersing myself into the community around her as an artist made me inspired to make this video. So if you guys don't know who Halsey is, she's a rising singer-songwriter, artist, star. She's gonna be big, that's what I believe. And she has a legion of social media fans, because I think she started as someone who's Tumblr famous, MySpace famous, YouTube famous, and so she already has a fan base before she came out with her first debut album. What's special about her is that her fans are so into her, like super duper into her. These are the generation of kids who are so into artists like the One Directioners and people who love Ariana Grande, and these people make their Twitter avatar into this artist, and their username might have the artist's name into it. Basically, the main point of this video and what I want to say is that you should never ever idolize somebody. Celebrity idolization is not healthy for your mind. I read this in Turning Pro by Steven Pressfield. He also talks about not idolizing people, because when you idolize someone and put them on a pedestal like that, you're mentally telling yourself that this person is better than me, and I really wish I was this person, or this person is goals, and that is putting yourself down. You know what I mean? Really, you are not better or worse than anyone else out there. All of these celebrities are human beings as well. They're normal people like you and you have just as much greatness in you as these people that you see on screen. So yes, these artists are amazing and they've done great things because they've definitely worked hard to get to where they are. But what you should do is not idolize them, but just enjoy the work that they create. If you love an artist, enjoy their music, enjoy this person's movie. It really is about the art and the work, because that's what comes out of them. That's how they express their true selves. It's not about wanting to become everything that this person is and thinking whatever they think is cool, you know? So I think that is a problem with celebrity culture. You know, we put so much emphasis on this person, what they wore, what they said, and who they are, and we kind of turn them into immortals, and we see them as demigods basically. And I know this happens not just with mainstream celebrities but also YouTube celebrities as well. I went to VidCon and the kids there are crazy. Yeah, I just want to say that you should not idolize someone. You can admire someone, but you are just as great as all of these people out there. You may not have realized that yet, or you may not have gotten to that point, but you are. So as an artist, as a personality, I would not want someone to idolize me. Instead, I would rather so much to inspire and empower everyone else out there to see their greatness, to see the greatness that they have within them, because everybody is awesome. Everybody has a light in them. So you are no better or worse than anyone. Never idolize someone, never put them above you, and also vice versa. Don't look down on people. Don't ever look at someone as they are below you, because there are no true hierarchies. Yes, there are social hierarchies and all of this stuff going on in our worlds, but if you really look at it, deep down, we're all human beings. We're all equal. We all have our own stories and reasons for why we are the way we are. We're all on our own individual journeys, and you cannot judge a journey for anything. You cannot judge and compare one person's journey to another. And this brings me to Kanye West's Video Vanguard acceptance speech at the VMAs. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. He might sound a little rambly to you, but if you really pay attention to the truth of what he's saying, oh my goodness, I teared up. So I may not listen to his music all the time, but I fully support Kanye West as an artist and as a human being, because I believe at the heart of it, he gets it. He is trying to put out a message out there to kind of wake people up. There's a video of Kanye West speaking on Time. I'm gonna post that below, because after watching that, I really got to understand him even more and what he's trying to do. So basically, he's someone that's not afraid to make himself look foolish in order to get the message across. So a lot of people might think Kanye's crazy, he's arrogant, he's so full of himself, but if you really just listen to the words that he's saying and where he's coming from, what he really is he's confident. And it really is the media that's kind of twisting his words, because the people writing these articles or the people listening to what he's saying aren't as confident as he is. So they think he's being arrogant. But really, I think he's got to the truth of it, that he is great and he has unlimited potential, just like you and I are great and we have unlimited potential. So what he was saying in his acceptance speech is really, we have to teach our kids self-confidence and self-love, that they really can do whatever they put their minds to. Because this whole time in his career, people are putting him down for being too confident. Who are we to put someone down for being too confident, for loving themselves so much? Why do we put people down like that? Shouldn't it be celebrated to love yourself? So I did my research. I was reading all of these articles on people talking about the top 20 most arrogant things that Kanye West has done, or the stupidest things that he said. And if you really pay attention to the quotes, Kanye never says that he's better than anybody out there, better than anyone he compares himself to. He compares himself to Picasso and Steve Jobs and the greats of the world, and the media and the reporters put him down for it. They're like, Kanye, who do you think you are? Why would you even think of comparing yourself to Steve Jobs or Picasso or Van Gogh? And I'm like, but he is just as great. Everybody's just as great as the greats. We are all great. And so if you are telling somebody else that they're not as great and they're too arrogant for putting themselves in that position, there's something wrong with you. So I just think that he sees it, and he's not afraid to kind of be over the top about it to make a point that we should love ourselves and we should be confident. And even if we've made mistakes in the past, like he has, we can overcome it. Our mistake does not make us. Even though the media will kind of like replay mistakes over and over and over again and dramatize everything, that's not truth. That's not what's real. What's real is us. We are real, you are real, I am real, and we are all great. We are all just as great as one another, as these celebrities, as these greats of the world, because we have that unlimited power in us. So don't let anyone put you down. You know, love yourself, be confident, and do what you want to do. So when Kanye calls himself a god, he's not saying he's the God, the only God. We are all gods. We are all great. We all have that in us. We are all a piece of whatever created this universe. We are part of that. So don't see yourself as anything less.